Welcome to another edition of Chat Made Me Watch This Reviews, where today we are going to do The Disaster Artist. Oh boy. Oh boy. So you may think that Jimmy Franco right here looks like somebody familiar. And yes, this is a biopic based on real life events movie of the making of The Room, which we reviewed recently on this particular series. About 10 minutes into the movie, did I realize what was going on here. I thought, wait a minute. James Franco looks like and sounds like the dude from The Room. And then I kept thinking, it has to be. And then we're going through their life. This guy who is Tommy and his guy Greg, who played Mark in the movie, in The Room. This is telling their story of their rise to infamy, essentially. Their rise to infamy, about how they were both crap actors who came out to Hollywood, and this whole thing. Now, we asked the question when we were watching The Room. When I was watching The Room and reviewing it, we asked the question: what went into making this movie? What seriously went into making this movie? How much money did they spend? What did they do? Why is it so bad? And this movie literally tells us why it was all so bad. One, where the money came from, apparently, and according to the movie, nobody knows to this day, the dude Tommy, this dude is some sort of ultra wealthy guy. Like, there's a scene in the movie where Seth Rogen's character is going to get a check cashed, and he says, wow, the check got cashed, and the teller at the bank says, yeah, this is a bottomless pit. This the account is a bottomless pit. So this dude Tommy, when he made this movie, he used all his own money. He spent, rumors are, according to the movie, $6 million, and he kept it in theaters for 2 weeks. This dude used no money, and he super wealthy. And the other joke is nobody knows how old this guy is. He keeps claiming to like be a certain age. Nobody knows how old he is. He keeps claiming to be from New Orleans when obviously he's not. He's some sort of weird Eastern Euro, from what I can tell from his accent. So they made this movie because no one else would hire them to do anything, or Tommy apparently got yelled at in a restaurant by a producer that you'll never be famous. Maybe was it Judd Apatow in there? I don't know. It might have been Judd Apatow. I don't know. I think it was somebody I sort of recognized. I don't know. You'll never be famous, this and that. So he decided to do it himself. And the dude, Greg, was there with him. But watching this movie, I will say this. This movie is more entertaining than The Room. Watching Jimmy Franco beat Tommy, aka Johnny from the movie, was hilarious. It was actually entertaining and amusing. Now, of course, when the movie starts, you get a bunch of people talking about how a bunch of actors and directors talking about how they wish to be on the set of this. And at one point, they put Jar Jar Abrams on the screen, and I yelled, "I'm I was my reaction, like, Jar Jar Abrams, fuck off. This was made in 2017, so he wasn't in the doghouse yet. Jar Jar was still everybody's favorite new fresh guy back then. But yeah, so this whole thing was actually entertaining to watch. Making the movie was a nightmare because Tommy is insane and stupid. They show us the background of all the scenes we made fun of, like the whole the horrible opening love scene where you see his man ass. Nobody wanted him to do it, but he insisted on doing it according to this. And remember how I made fun of he's screwing her belly button? Everybody was saying, what does he know where the vag is? Because he's like humping it. It was hysterical. And he had Jimmy Franco walking around naked, man ass everywhere. He had a thing covering his wing. But I mean, it was hysterical. And then, like, the scene where it took them 100 takes to get the oh hi Mark scene done until Greg puts a bottle in his hand so he's distracted. And this whole thing, it was a nightmare. Now, of course, we see their interpersonal relationship where we learn that Tommy is, I don't know if he's gay for Greg or not. We don't know. because he's really obsessive over Greg. He doesn't like it when he gets a girlfriend. He doesn't like it when he gets another job offer. Like one point, he ran into his then girlfriend at the time knew Bryan Cranston from Pilates class, and Bryan Cranston's like, "Hey, come do a bit part on Malcolm in the Middle," and because he had like his whole beard going on, and the whole reason according to the movie, the whole reason Greg shaves off the beard or Mark comes in clean shaven later in the movie is because Tommy didn't want him going to do that bit role on Malcolm in the Middle. If that's true, that's wild and crazy. This is nuts. This is nuts. So this whole movie details their life and leading up to this and the abusive nature of Tommy, and yet how everybody still kind of forgives him in the end. They all in the life of an actor and this and that, and they eventually put out the movie and everybody, it's cringe as fuck, but it turns into this weird humor-filled cult classic. They claim that whenever it goes in a theater, it sells out and laughs at it. Listen, I saw it once. I don't ever want to see it again. Out of the three that Kratos made me watch, it was the better because at least, and now it proves this dude didn't know what he was doing, because remember when I reviewed it, I said, what happened to the breast cancer? In this, they show us that he said it was a twist because the actress, the mother who played the actress, the actress played the mother in the movie, was saying, so does the breast cancer ever come back? He says, no, it was a twist. So I was right to remark what happened to the breast cancer. He didn't know. So this guy was a nightmare. This guy was a nightmare on set and doing everything. And he was just like firing people. He had no proper vision of how to do anything. But it's turned into this cult thing that people enjoy for reasons. They show up, theaters sell out when they go and see it. So, man, I'm flabbergasted. I'm shocked. Now, apparently Jimmy Franco won a Golden Globe for his portrayal of Tommy. So this I would say, I'm going to say it again, this is a better movie than the actual movie. I was actually somewhat entertained by this, watching this disaster artist, watching this disaster unfold. And there you go. Now, this was made in 2017. This is already 8 years ago. So I don't know if the cult favoring still happens. We know it is still one of the most made fun of movies of all time. The memes are real. And wow. So this wasn't as bad as watching the actual movie. I had an okay time watching this. I still wish I hadn't been made to watch it, but that's kind of the point of chat makes me watch this reviews. You guys do what you want, and you guys put it in front of me, and if you make it happen, I got to do it. So there we go. I don't know what more to say about Disaster Artist. I mean, the performances were fine. Everybody did okay. The cameos were annoying. I hate every second I have to watch Seth Rogen on a screen. Is terrible. But Jimmy Franco and his brother, they did a good job, and it was fun. It was a fun, weird little movie that gave me the history of it. And of course, halfway through, I realized, Kratos, I realize what you're doing here. I understand what you're doing here. I understand your game. So I guess now I understand everything. And it proves to me that when my review of The Room, I was spot on in everything I was going on about. It's like, why is this happening? Why is that happening? And the truth is, it was insane and creepy and weird. Plain and simple. Okay, there you go. Chat made us watch this reviews. Another one in the book. There we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.